Yes, another video in the same outfit and hair. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, what's up, pups? How you guys doing? I'm doing great, thanks for asking, because it's so nice outside right now. I forgot to mention that. I'm gonna go through my October favorites. Things that I have been into this past month. So, without further ado, here's my October favorites video, since now I've had a full month to tell you what I like, because that seems like fun. Okay, first thing that I want to talk about with you guys is in the month of October, early October, I went to the doctor because I have been having a lot of issues with what I thought was my heart. It's been beating rapidly, it beats off, like it has like an extra beat. I've been experiencing a lot of chest pain, difficulty breathing, and I was terrified that I was having heart issues. And I've gone to a few doctors in the past who have listened to my heart with a stethoscope, and they say, you need to go to a doctor, like a heart doctor. There's something not right. And I'm just like, what? You know when you go to a doctor and they're like, okay, just breathe normally while they do the stethoscope. For me, I get stressed out when they tell me to breathe normally, because then I'm like, well, what if I'm not breathing normally? Am I not breathing normally? What is breathing normally? So then I feel like I make my heart escalate. So I went to the doctor because I wanted to make sure nothing was really wrong. And come to find out, I have moderate anxiety. So that's a thing that a lot of people suffer from, and I have it. I think the most beneficial thing for me about going to the doctor was finding out that I don't actually have heart issues. And these heart issues that I'm having are spawned from my anxiety. Like the difficulty breathing was from panic attacks. I was having constant panic attacks. So the doctor told me he wanted to put me on Xanax, and I politely told him I don't feel comfortable being on Xanax because I've heard horror stories about it, and I don't like to feel like I'm not in control of myself. So he recommended another product, and I want to share it with you guys. Because if you're like me and you don't want to take Xanax and you don't really find the time to go see a therapist, this is a pretty good alternative. So it's called Sammy. I got this from the Whole Foods pharmacy. It's over the counter. It is a little pricey. The 200 milligram box is $15. However, there's usually coupons floating around for like $2, $3 off, so I got this with $3 off. It only comes with 20 tablets. It's something you can do daily or something you can do if you feel an onset of a panic attack. The one thing though that they do say about this is you have to take it on an empty stomach, because it gives you a lot of energy and it also makes you feel very full. So if you've eaten and then you take this, you might get like an overwhelmingly bloated feeling and you won't be able to move, and I've heard it's painful. So don't eat and then take this. Take this at least 30 minutes before you're eating and an hour after you've eaten. What's nice about this is it's not like an anxiety medicine that's going to alter your perception. It's actually a supplement that you can take, and it helps with joints and brain metabolism and your liver. So this kind of just calms down your body, so you're not experiencing panic attacks and you're not experiencing a super amount of anxiety. And they have different strengths, like they have 200, 400, 600, and I think they have another one too, but basic over here. Also, I will be making a video about anxiety soon, just to kind of briefly touch on it. I know a lot of people identified with my IBS video that I made, so I plan on making another video about my anxiety and how I'm slowly coping with it, because it's actually been easier. Now that I know I have anxiety, I'm not stressing out about my heart. Like, I'm not thinking it's a heart problem, it's anxiety, so it's actually helping. Like, knowing that I have anxiety helps with my anxiety, if that makes sense. So the next thing I want to talk about, favorite for the month of October. I've probably watched Beetlejuice like 30 times this month. Like probably every day, which makes sense. There's 31 days. Actually, I watched it on Halloween too. I watched it 31 days. So, Beetlejuice. This is a classic, you guys. It came out when I was born, 1988. And this movie is just everything. And I really hope that they're gonna follow through and make a Beetlejuice 2. I heard Michael Keaton has already signed on for it. Arguably Michael Keaton's #1 best role ever. Even better than Batman. This is it. Michael Keaton, A+. And this was only $4.75 at Target, so I couldn't resist. I bought it. So when it wasn't on TV, because it was on TV like the whole month, I would watch it in my Xbox because it's my favorite. So if you haven't seen Beetlejuice, which I thought everyone had seen Beetlejuice, but apparently my brother's girlfriend didn't see it because we watched it yesterday actually on November 1st, so maybe I watched it more than 31 times. We watched it with her and she had never seen it and I was shocked. I was like, how have you not seen Beetlejuice? What? But yeah, so there's people out there who haven't seen it, so if you haven't seen it, see it. It's really great. Then I want to talk about a product that I came across that's pretty awesome, and it's called Fit Tea. It's a 14-day detox. Now, when I hear the word detox, I get freaked out because I assume that it's gonna make me sit on the toilet for like 14 days, and I'm not. We know, IBS, I don't want to do that. But it's actually not what it seems. What is cool about Fit Tea is it is either something that you drink in the morning in replacement of a coffee, or you drink it right before you work out. And it kind of just gives you like a burst of energy that's like very natural. So what I did is for 2 weeks I drank this in the morning in place of my coffee, and it actually has a pretty good taste. It just tastes like normal tea, has a little bit of a tinge of sourness to it, but it's really good. And I noticed that I felt less hungry throughout the day, which was nice because it's supposed to be a detox tea that helps you like tighten up and lose weight. I noticed that I definitely felt less hungry and I had energy because I drink decaf coffee because of my IBS. So this gave me more energy than the decaf coffee. Like overall, after a few days, I just started feeling like more alert and better, which was really nice because for me, I constantly feel tired, so this actually helped a lot. I got this from their website, which I will link down below. All of their information will be down below. So just go to their website. It's www.fittea.com. It's really great, you guys. And just to give you an idea of what's inside of it, so you know, it has organic green tea, oolong wu yi, organic rooibos. I can never say that right. So there's 3 different teas basically. Ginger, pomegranate, guarana, birch, stevia, corn, and honey powder. What's cool about that is it really does have corn kernels like in it when you're brewing it. So the only thing I will say though is this is loose tea. It's not tea bags. So you have to have like a tea steeper at home for the loose tea. Or you have to have bags to make your own tea. If you don't have like tea bags at home that are empty, you can buy them, or you can even buy like cheesecloth and just wrap up your tea in cheesecloth and do it like that. That's a cheaper alternative. So yeah, this tea, Fit Tea, check it out. The last 2 things that I have to show you for the month of October. It's a lot of boring stuff this month, I'm sorry. I was so focused on Halloween because that is my favorite. But I have some books I want to show you guys. So the first book is called California. And I was drawn to this book as soon as I saw the name because obviously born and raised California and it's my favorite state. And this is a really cool book. I'm still reading it now, but just to give you an overview of what it's about, it's basically a couple and the setting is post-apocalyptic California, and the couple is living in the forest because, you know, after the apocalypse occurred, there's looters and people killing people for their stuff, and so this couple moved into the forests in California, and they're living on their own, and suddenly they find out she's pregnant. It gives me chills. Like, I have chills right now because this book is so intense. It's very realistic. It's probably one of the most realistic apocalypse novels that I've read because you just have to read it. I don't want to ruin it for you, but you have to read it. It's intense. So pretty much they find out she's pregnant and now they're going to have to seek out humanity again because they can't have this baby and feed the baby and do all this. You'll see. Just read it. It's so cool and it's very realistic and frightening because it's so realistic. California by Eden Lepucki. Check it out. Super great book. And I'm sure by this time it's also in softcover, so I bought this a couple months ago and I just got around to start reading it, but it's fantastic, so please check it out. And the last thing, #girlboss. I actually won this in a contest from a girl that I follow on Instagram. I'll link her Instagram down below. She's an awesome fashion blogger from this area, actually, from South Florida. Her name's Jillian. She's fantastic. So I won a contest on her Instagram and she sent me Girl Boss, and this book is super great. Sorry, my phone. It's just so empowering. I don't know if you're aware, but this chick, Sophia, she is the CEO and founder of Nasty Gal, which is a clothing line that I first found out about from Graveyard Girls videos, because I watch a lot of Graveyard Girls. She's my favorite YouTuber, and she used to do a lot of reviews of their clothes back in the day. I don't think she does it anymore, but I first found out about Nasty Gal because of that, and I bought my first pair of the Unif Hellraisers from Nasty Gal. So This book is awesome. If you just want empowerment to like feel like, okay, I can do these things, I can start my own business, I can get to the top, I can attain that management position, I can make tons of money doing what I love. This book is great. So read it because it's so like it makes you feel like strong woman. Alright you guys, well that is it for my October favorites. I will see you next month for my November favorites. But just to give you guys a heads up, I am moving in 27 days to a new apartment, so the videos might be slowly dwindling for the month of November only because I'm going to be packing and stressing and all of that junk, even though I'm going to try to stay calm. Anyway, rest assured that the videos will pick back up in December, and that will be a thing that will be happening. If this is the first video you're seeing of mine, hi, I'm Kayleigh. You should subscribe by hitting that red button down below and we can become best friends forever. Links to my Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, and Instagram are also in the description bar. I will see you guys in a few days with another video. Peace out, trouts.